season here in Michigan, so I got my blaze orange and my bow, and I actually decided to swing down to my mom's house. It's a 26-acre piece of property. I grew up on hunting this property, but never really had a lot of success. Deer tend to move through it, not a lot of bucks, some does, not a lot of bucks. And there's nothing that really kind of holds the deer on the property. But I know for a fact that there are some does. Every time I swing by to see my mom, I can see does running around. So I'm here. I'm set up on kind of a transition area between some upland oaks and like a swamp or a marsh. Just kind of thick birch and maple in this transition, and I know for a fact does will move through it before finding a dry spot to cross through the marsh. So I got my fingers crossed one's going to present me a shot this morning. So hopefully it's supposed to rain the rest of the weekend, and I'd really love to score one early on and get some extra meat in the freezer. So stick with me and we'll see what happens. Well, it was a pretty dead morning here. Didn't see anything. Didn't really hear anything either. Saw a couple squirrels. That was about it. So I'm gonna head out, get back to the truck, and then figure out what I'm gonna do about tonight. So we'll see whether I stay here or pick a different spot, or we'll see. So it's supposed to start raining about 2:33 this afternoon. So not usually a fair weather hunter, but we'll see about today. Hey guys, it's September 21st. It's about 4:20 p.m. Got about 3-4 hours of hunting that I can do. Still at my mom's house. It's a good chance of some rain rolling in, but I just figured I'd have to give it a go. Can't get a deer if you're not in the woods, so I'm set up in a different spot. Where I am, I'm actually probably only 100 yards away from the house, maybe. And I am set up between the house and the adjoining property in just this strip of woods, kind of between the two. And I know that deer come from the neighbors, cross over in front of me, or at least I think in front of me, and they roll up to my mom's house because she's got a couple apple trees in the front yard, and then bird feeder in the backyard. So occasionally deer run through here, and Dad up there and feed, and in times that I've been here over the summer, the deer have been showing up at like 5, 6, 7 o'clock. So definitely daylight can happen. So kind of just cleared some of the underbrush a little bit through here, so that way I have a shot hunting from the ground. So just got a umbrella up over me, and camera's on a tripod, and we're gonna see what happens. So stick with me, and hopefully something presents itself and give me a shot. Hey guys, it's September 23rd. It's a Monday. This last weekend was Early Doe here in Michigan, so I made it out Saturday morning, Saturday evening. I didn't know for sure if I was going to make it out Saturday evening. It was supposed to rain pretty hard, and this early in the season, I'm not that dedicated to filling a doe tag. But I did end up going out. It didn't rain too bad. It rained just a little bit. I had a nice little umbrella over me, so that kind of helped out. But didn't see anything, so I kind of snuck out of there before it started to rain hard that night, so that way my stuff stayed pretty dry. Actually out here Monday afternoon in a property that I mostly hunt the last couple of years, and then I'm gonna plan on hunting quite a bit again this year. It's a 120 acre piece that I have permission to hunt, and I think I've pretty much got the deer movement figured out here. Not 100% sure, but this year I've tried something new in that I planted a food plot. So I'm out here checking cameras. So I thought while I'm there, I might as well bring you guys along and just kind of give you a look at what I made. So it's actually quite green. I'm rather surprised at how well it came out. This is the first one I've made. But this is a small little food plot, kind of shaped like an H, that I made just for this piece. And I got my stand up in that tree right there and kind of set up, camera sitting there. But I got clover planted over all of it, and then I also got some beets on half of it and radishes on the other half. So got a pretty good feeling about this spot. I know bucks won't be moving through here for a little bit, probably until mid-October, but I'm pretty confident that come the pre-rut and the rut that I'll get some movement through here, and this will at least make them stop. Haven't had any real good bucks on camera yet, but had plenty of does, so I think that'll keep them interested. So pretty good look from my stand. So I think I'm gonna put up a horizontal rub that I saw Ted Miller do right between these, and hopefully maybe I'll get some action. If you look, like, just so many of these trees are just chalked up old rubs, and they're just all over. Like, if you look close enough, there's probably like 20-30 of them through here. So love the spot. Hopefully it pans out this fall. So I'm gonna check the camera, see if it's going on, and then we'll hit the other 4 that I got on the property. So when I was back at the food plot, I mentioned something like that I got 4 other cameras to check, and I kind of have the deer figured out on this property. I guess that's not entirely true. I know that the does tend to move north and south through this property, and the property runs long ways north and south, so it's a kind of a 40 wide and 340s long to make up the 120. So I know the does tend to move north and south, and this actually borders up nicely to some public land to the west. And a lot of the bucks will move kind of out in that public land and then shift over into the property late October. Last year, I had an encounter with a deer that I've been chasing for 2 years now. Just a really big framed, a lot of mass. 2 years ago, it was a 9 point This last year he was a 10 point. And then last year I had a really big 8 point on camera as well. So they both didn't show up until mid-October, hung around until the beginning of November, and then just kind of disappeared after that. So really the goal of probably 3 of these 4 cameras is I'm just trying to determine where the heck these guys are moving and where they're coming from, just to kind of lock down their pattern. I didn't have an encounter 2 years ago with the big one until December, because I figured he just kind of moved back out there after the rut. And then last year he kind of pre-ruts in this area, so I want to be able to catch them mid-late October. Like, I don't even think I'll sit that food plot until mid-October. But if I can get them on camera moving anywhere else with some regular consistency, I'd love to be able to take them while they're patternable. So heading to that first camera that's up over the ridge, just hoping that I can get something. There was an 8 point first 4 on a side buck that I have on that food plot camera this year. Smaller. Don't think I would take them this year, knowing the caliber of deer that I could get here, but I know if I can get my brother out here or some other individuals, that would definitely be a good deer for them to take. So hoping that all my cameras are showing. The first one had some promise, so we'll check and see what the other 4 are doing for me. All right. Ton of acorns on the ground. That's going to help us out this fall. So really just kind of the forest cover here is pretty much all oak pine, so a few maples mixed in, but it's pretty sandy soil. But this year it's looking like a pretty good mass deer. So this spot is actually in the northwest corner of the 120. I actually had already set up a spot up here. Got 2 stands up there because in my scouting there are a number of trails that cut through here, and catching my breath after that walk. And I found a definite couple buck beds through here, so I know they'll kind of hang here on a pretty cloudy day, or a pretty lousy day, and with some wind, and look down the ridge here with the wind at their back so they can smell. So I did set up a camera here. I actually got a couple bucks on camera. I don't know if I would shoot either one of them, but 2 4 on a side bucks. So hopefully this is where the bigger ones are moving through before they head towards the rest of the property. So gonna check the camera, stand looks good, nothing moved, so that's good. And we'll see. Hey guys, I'm actually back at home right now. Checked the cameras, checked the pictures. Had bucks on 2 of the 5 cameras. So I had one on that little ridge, the last camera I checked, and then obviously I had one at the food plot. I think 2 different 8 points. Not huge, but definitely will be a good deer for somebody to take this fall. So I'm looking forward to hopefully catching that on film. So man, archery opener's 8 days away. Getting super excited for October 1st. And just can't wait to get out there just with this new challenge of filming the hunts. So getting really close and just going to keep scouting, keep looking, and just eager to get out on next week on Tuesday. So, well, I guess our team is getting ready to go. We're excited. And here at Mitten Men Archery, we're looking forward to bringing you guys some great footage. So stick with us, give us a like and a subscribe, and we're looking forward to bringing you guys some great Michigan archery footage. So thank you once again, and I hope you guys have a great day.